Today we are talking about house flipping. And so first off, I'm going to tell you this is only for a select group of people. I don't want just your normal person thinking that a house flipping is a good idea. So first, what does that mean? It means that instead of buying a property and holding on to it as your residence or renting it to tenants, your intention is to buy it, fix it up, and then turn around and sell it. In a perfect world, most of the time that's going to happen in 6 months, maybe less sometimes. A lot of the time though, it's going to depend pretty seriously on you being able to do some of the work. So most of the time that people that I see doing a flip are people who have a construction license or are contractors, and they can do some of the work themselves. And if you're interested in this data, I'm happy to share it. But usually what you're going to find is improvements to your home cost more than the value they add to the property. So let me say that again. And I'm going to give you an example. Let's say that you want to remodel your kitchen. And say the kitchen remodel is going to be, I'm just going to go with a relatively inexpensive kitchen remodel at $15,000. Usually the data shows that you would only get back about 80% of that investment. So obviously, you know that's not a great investment. If you're only getting 80% out of what you already put in, not ideal. So how do you make that work? You have to do some of the work yourself or have connections so that instead of paying retail prices, like when you go into Home Depot, you're actually paying trade prices and getting deals that most people can't otherwise get. So that's the first thing. Secondly, if you're successful in it, and I don't want to discourage you if this is your dream, but there are plenty of pitfalls to be aware of. The second thing is you're typically going to be taxed at your income rate because you're turning it over. So when you sell houses, they're usually considered a long-term investment. And so because they're a long-term investment, they're subject to capital gains tax as opposed to your income tax. And income tax is typically going to be charged at a higher rate than capital gains. So that's the other downside. If you're successful in flipping it, you're going to actually end up paying more in taxes than you normally would if you just held your house and sold it as you fixed it up over the years. Of course, I am happy to answer any questions that you have about this process. And additionally, if you want to see a copy of the 2020 remodeling investment versus improvement in your price, just email me. I'm happy to get it to you. And as always, thanks so much for tuning in. Check out our Paris Group Realty YouTube channel. There's all kinds of more content over there if you're interested, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.